Yo, what's up, Ross Rebellion? It's Ross the Boss Campbell, and tonight I'm going to be predicting the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm just doing it right now, the night before the tournament starts. Watching the NBA Finals in the background. Gonna get into that, and this is just gonna be a raw and unedited video. Just gonna be me talking in front of the camera, old school. The old school way of YouTube, and yeah, just go for my rec, going for who I think's gonna win. And yeah, let's get on into it. And I've already made my brackets and everything, so I'm just gonna go with who I think. I'm just gonna make my round of 32 predictions and go from there. I was gonna list my group predictions, tell you all the teams I had all advancing originally, but I realized pretty quickly I was boring as fuck because I was just listing teams like a fucking AI robot. Like, I ain't trying to do that, so let's just get on into the knockout bracket. So in the round of 32, I have Mexico and Sweden as the first match. I'm going to go with Mexico to get the win there. Next, we have Canada and Morocco. I'm going to go with Morocco. Morocco was one of the Cinderella stories in the 2022 World Cup, but now they're considered a team that might be a dark horse, like at least the best team coming out of Africa. So I'm going to go with Morocco. Then Switzerland and Australia. I'm going to go with Switzerland. I'm going to go with Brazil over South Korea. Brazil's one of the favorites. You know what? I did have the U.S. going to the knockouts, by the way. And I do have us beating Senegal. I just think we're the better team. Not even the bias or nothing, but just objectively speaking, I think we can win a knockout game. We'll have home field advantage after all. I have Japan beating Ecuador, Germany beating Iran. Germany's another one of the favorites. Netherlands beating Turkey. I wouldn't mind seeing Netherlands win the World Cup, because of Virgil van Dijk. I got Belgium beating Algeria. You know what? I think Norway can beat Uruguay because Norway's got Holland, so I think Holland can carry Norway to the knockouts and to the round of 16. Spain over Panama. Spain's one of the top favorites in the whole tournament. So is France. I have France beating Egypt. I think the former Liverpool player, I should say now, Mo Salah, can get him to the knockouts, but they ain't beating France, dude. France is one of the favorites. Argentina and Czechia, Messi's last World Cup. I think Argentina will win. A lot of people do, honestly. I don't think that's much of a debate. Croatia, I think, beats Colombia. Portugal beats Ivory Coast. This will also be Ronaldo's last World Cup. And Portugal, even though Ronaldo's older, luckily, Portugal's considered to have a really stacked team, so I'm going to go with them. And then England over Austria. And now on to the round of 16. Give me Morocco over Mexico, Brazil over Switzerland. You know what? I think we can beat Japan as well, dude. I think we can make it to the quarterfinals. Call me biased all you want, but that's just what my heart is telling me, and a good enough portion of my brain to validate that prediction. I have Germany beating Netherlands. Sorry, Virgil van Dijk. Hopefully we can get you some more silverware with Liverpool. Then I have Belgium beating Norway. Spain beating France. That'll be a stacked matchup, especially for round of 16. Messi versus Mbappe one. Wait, no. Messi ain't Spain. I'm thinking of domestic leagues. My fault. But Yamal versus Mbappe, two of the best players in the world. I mean, they're rivals in La Liga, and they'll be facing off here in the World Cup, but I'm going to go with Spain. Argentina, I think, beats Croatia. Saifo loves to see that because he does not like Croatia's style of playing, loves Argentina because of Messi. I got Portugal over England. No, England's one of the favorites, but so is Portugal. And hey, I mean, more on why I picked Portugal in the next round in a second. Then on to the quarterfinals, I got Brazil over Morocco. This, I think, is as far as the U.S. can get, sadly. Even this kind of pushing it probably, but I got Germany beating us. I got Spain over Belgium. And then Argentina versus Portugal, Messi versus Ronaldo in the World Cup finally. I think Argentina will get it done in the end. And now on to the semifinals. We got Brazil and Germany. You could go either way, but I'm gonna take the Deutschland. And then Spain and Argentina, Messi versus Yamal. I think this will be a passing of a torch. I think Spain will get the win in a hard-fought one. So my World Cup final prediction is Spain versus Germany. I'm gonna go with Spain to win in the end. Lamine Yamal wins a World Cup and really starts to establish himself as the next big thing across not just domestic competition, but also international competition. And now about do it, guys. This was just a quick, raw, and edited one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I do not claim to be an expert on any means. I'm just doing this shit for fun. So, yeah. That's all there's to say, basically. And hope it's a good tournament. Having the World Cup in my home country, I'm pretty excited for that. I mean, I was negative 7 years old when it happened in 1994. Now we get the opportunity. Now I get the opportunity to see it. Like, I'm pretty excited. But anyway, let me know what your guys' World Cup predictions are in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.